The opinions and views expressed on Melanin Talks is strictly from Koya herself. Okay, you guys? I am not a licensed practitioner, nurse, or OBGYN. I am just expressing the news that my doctor has told me. So please don't take anything I say as credible. Please consult with your own doctor. Enjoy the podcast. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Koya, and I am back with a new topic for you guys. So, what we finna get into is women's body and birth control. Okay, so what prompted this conversation was I posted a picture of prenatals and other vitamins that I'm taking now that I'm on birth control. So, what I am taking is the maca root, which is for general wellness and to help with female hormones. Since I am on birth control, it's kind of throwing off my hormones, and y'all know I'm a little cuckoo, so I'm taking that. I got my one a day prenatals, which is good for brain functioning, and it's a multivitamin supplement. I got my biotin, which is for my hair, skin, and nails, and also I am taking the cranberry urinary tract health, and I will get into why I am taking those. Okay, so let's get into the four types of birth control. So, as you guys know, there are the pills, the IUD, and the vasectomy and condoms. Okay, with the pills, it is a thing that it's very complicated. You have to be on top of the pill when you're on that every day, same time, every day. So, writing a schedule down and just being on top of that, make sure you put in your phone, is a key thing if you're trying to prevent yourself from getting pregnant. Okay, the IUD is just, the Mirena, they put it in your uterus and you go about your day. The vasectomy, men snip snip, we ain't got to get too much into that, that's self-explanatory. And condoms, okay, women got condoms, men got condoms. We already know what that is. We ain't even got to go that far into it. So, the best way to prevent pregnancy, if you are a woman that's looking to not get pregnant at all whatsoever, the implant and the IUD. I am currently on the implant. I have had all birth controls. I tried them all before. I tried the patch, the pill, I did the IUD, I did the implant, I did the depot shot. I did all of that, right? And I find that the implant really works for me. You just put it in your arm and you go, and it's good for 5 years. You don't even really gotta think too much about it. You just put it in and go. Okay? So, with the patch, the pill, the shot, they're all great, but again, they're only effective if used correctly. So you got to be on top of going to your appointments regularly to get your shots. Your patch, you got to change those every day, which is, that gets a little nerve-wracking because, as you guys know, the patches, they're sticky, they pull on hair, and it's just, they shift when you sweat, and it just doesn't work. Y'all already know about the pill, same time every day, right? Okay, so boom, we got that out the way. Now, what they don't tell you about the side effects with these birth controls is it causes spotting, bleeding in between your periods, common, and that's only common with the pills. You have sore breasts, nausea, headaches, but all this happens within that 2 to 3 months because your body is getting used to this new visitor that is now a part of your body, right? So after that 2 to 3 months, that goes away and you should be fine. If that does not, please go see your OBGYN or any type of primary care physician that you have that has put that whatever you got, the pill or the implant, whatever birth control you decide to get, go talk to your doctor about that if you're having complications. Okay, I am not a licensed practitioner, nurse, OBGYN, none of that. I am none of that. I am just a woman that had just went back to get birth control, and I am just sharing the knowledge that my wonderful OBGYN Veronica has told me, and I wanted to share with you ladies. So that's with that. Now, y'all know this thing with the depot and women only getting it to gain weight. Here is the spoiler. Dun, 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 dun. It's not fat, you guys. You're not gaining weight from the depot shot. It is fluid retention. Boom, I know. Ladies, you're not getting thick. It's just built up water weight. That's it. So, ladies, if you're only getting the depot shot because you want to get thick, that's not the case. You're not gaining fat. You're just retaining water, and that's not good, okay? Now, I had the depot shot when I was like 16, 17, going into my 18th year of womanhood. I'd never gained weight, and I did not like it. As you guys know, when you get that depot shot, they shoot it in your booty cheek on the side, and it burns, and you're sore for about 2 days. So, but yes, you're not getting thick. It's just water weight, okay? Now, with the whole birth control and the IUD and the implant, y'all know that the IUD and the implant, the chemicals go straight to your blood system, as well as other birth control methods. But once you get something inserted into your body, that chemical automatically goes into your blood system, which causes to have like urinary tract infections. You can get a yeast infection, which is why I am taking the urinary tract health to keep myself from getting any type of bacteria that is not welcome due to me having a new system put into my body. So getting some cranberry urinary tract pills and taking them for that first week will help you with not catching a UTI. Okay? Now, with the prenatals, that is good for thickening up your vaginal walls. Okay? So over time, as you can continue to get the birth control switched out and placed back in, it wears on your body, so it thins out the layer and the lining of your uterine wall. So it's good to take a prenatal while the whole entire time while you're on birth control to thicken that layer back up, to thicken your mucus up, to protect your reproductive system, your uterus, all of that. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you guys don't believe me, just go talk to your doctor. Again, I am not a licensed practitioner. I am just a woman that got birth control, and I soaked up some game and I'm spreading it to y'all, okay? So the biotin, I take that regularly for hair, nails, and just skin health, right? The maca root. Now, I don't know if you ladies are familiar with the maca root supplement, but I take this for my hormones, right? So as you guys know, when you get birth control put in, your hormone levels start to shift, they drop or they heighten, and you're a little, you're thrown off, you're emotional. So I take the maca root just to get myself balanced. So right now I'm only taking the 1-a-day prenatals, the maca root, and the cranberry. I'm taking those 3 pills for a week just to get my system back intact and balanced, so I won't have any complications with this new birth control placed in my body. So, but yeah. Okay, so this next topic we're going into is for my 35 and up women. So women that's going into their 30s, as well as me. I am 30. I will be 31 in a couple of months. This is for you guys. So when you turn 35, that is the time that you should stop taking any form of birth control. Why? Is because you are more at risk of blood clots, high blood pressure, heart disease, liver problems, and high cholesterol. I'm gonna let that sink in. So at the age of 35, you need to stop taking birth control and just let your body do what it does. Okay? Women of color, we have a higher risk of blood pressure that runs in our family, heart disease that runs in our families, higher cholesterol that runs in our family, but as well as other women of other ethnicities as well. But strictly for us, women of melanated skin, we run higher chances of these things. So once you hit 35, cut yourself off from birth control, just to save yourself the issues with any of these, we don't have no problems. Okay, so if you do have this issues in your blood, well, not your blood, but in your family history, do some research and find what method works for you before getting on birth control. I highly recommend that. And also with choosing your form of birth control, make sure you know your period down pat, whether you writing it down on paper, you're tracking it in your phone. Tracking your period is very critical when picking the best birth control for you. Okay, track your flows, whether you're thick, whether you're light, how many days it lasts. Tracking from, I don't even, pretty much everything. Track everything, because it will really help you. It will really help you pick what type of birth control that you really need, and that's what's best for your body. But again, I am not a licensed practitioner. I'm just a girl that went and got birth control, and I soaked up some game and I'm giving it to y'all. Okay, so again, birth control does tend to wear out your immune system over time, so it's just best just to be on the safe side. Take your prenatals, take vitamins during the time that you're on it. That first week is very, very critical. Take your vitamins that first week. That way your body can get used to what's there and you won't have no issues going on. Now, if you do have a birth control method already going and you're having issues, talk to your doctor. Consult with your doctor and get it taken out. There's no point of even suffering through something that's caused you internal damage. Okay, so you guys, thanks for tapping in with me. I just want to give you some free game from my OBGYN, Veronica. I'm your girl, Koya, and thanks for checking in with me, you guys.